business segment. And yeah, I mean, Christmas time, a lot of people are spending lots of money. So as a business owner, how best can you maximize, and get some of that spend that people are going to be dashing out? To help me kind of delve into the discussion, I have with me Mabel Adu, who's the CEO of Alote Cosmetics, and also Eric Afadu, who's the CEO of Premier Brands. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Okay, so we just saw in that little video there, I mean, Christmas time essentially is the time where companies should be making money. But some companies will probably also be making losses. So if, as a company currently, your Christmas is not, people are not spending as much. I mean, we know of tariff hikes. Economy is not so great at the moment. How can, as a company, one position themselves to withstand and also try and turn things around?
Okay, good morning to your viewers, and Merry Christmas to everyone who is watching out there. Christmas is a kind of event that inspire patronage of especially personal effects. It's a period where people's desires for personal effects or products and services tend to be always on a higher side. And each and every one will want to at least get something. And people who cannot even afford find ways of getting a substitute to what perhaps they cannot afford. So it's an opportunity where a lot of demand, go in for, sometimes we say few products. So companies who are very smart and marketers who are very, very good and very dynamic will always find a way of grabbing, taking advantage of the environment or the platform that the Christmas offers to get as much sales as possible. And who knows, by getting people to perhaps patronize your product or services for the first time may continue even beyond Christmas. So it's more or less a good time that companies must always take advantage of and prepare themselves to wherever they want to be.
Okay, so Mabel, I mean, you have a cosmetics company. Is it for you generally? Is Christmas time a time where you get a lot of high sales? Because I'm thinking maybe people are buying cosmetics for their loved ones. Is it a booming time for your company?
It is, yes. Mm-hmm. It's a booming time because it's a time that people get married a lot.
Oh, I forgot wedding season. How can I forget? Yes. I was even supposed to go to one yesterday and I didn't go. Oh, so yeah,
yes,
it's
so,
wedding season. Yeah.
Yes, so we get very busy around this time, and what we do is we package them because you'll be going out for, let's say, a week or a few days from your normal office duties, and there's a time that you attend weddings, you attend churches and stuff like that, and you have new clothes or
your
new
Christmas
colors,
dress.
your Christmas dress. So
yes.
we do packages for professionals, so you can, so it will suit your outfit that you're wearing. We do a lot of things around this time, so it's a peak season. It's a good season.
Okay, like Christmas time for me, whenever for example, when I'm in England, it's such a big deal because they know how much people spend. So usually the Christmas sale, pre-Christmas sale, like everywhere. Coming to Ghana, I don't necessarily see a lot of that. Like companies really trying to. Even sometimes the word sale, even if it's 5%, it still attracts. Do you think it's something that companies adopt enough here in Ghana to attract, I guess, some of their consumers and customers? And if not, what are some of the things they can use to attract, to get some of that spend?
If I am managing my brand or marketing my product, and it gets to Christmas, I wouldn't think it's wise to reduce the price because, like I said earlier on, that's when people's desires for products go up. So when people are eager to buy, why do you reduce it? Most of the time, you take advantage of the demand to rather, get what you want. It's like because something you can even hype your price, get your money, and then after Christmas, when demand goes down, then you can reduce it. So it works with a strategy, you understand?
Okay,
yes.
I totally understand that, but we're currently in a time where the economy is not the best. People are suffering from, tariff hikes, tax increases and things like that. I know sometimes people do it as a gimmick for at least just to get you in. Is that something you think, if they're not buying as much as they should, that's an option?
You look at, what your product is. And fine, there may be some struggles. I mean, the economy is hard. But you look at, if the economy is hard, there are some products that will not feel it. There are some products that, whether the economy is hard or it's not hard, you have to go for it.
Like food, things like food,
Like
we always have to eat.
Like water, you always have
Water.
to eat. Food, you always have to eat. You can't say that because food is very expensive, you're going to go hungry.
You eat.
So you look at the product per se, what it is there for. And then you look at what is happening during Christmas before you can even decide as to how to price it. So when it comes to Christmas, the economy will be hard, but it will less affect, demand for certain things. You understand? So if you are a smart marketer or a smart manager, you always have to look at that in order for you not to get out of business after Christmas.
Okay.
So the economy sometimes during Christmas is put aside.
Okay. All right. So Mabel, for you mentioned the fact that since Christmas is a very busy period for you, you have you do like packages.
Yes.
You do packages. What is it about the packages or special things for Christmas that you think your customers find so attractive?
It makes it easier for one. For instance, I'm going to travel. I know the colors I'm going to wear. In order for you to be able to mix and match your colors as a professional color consultant, that's what I do. I put it together for you, and then I add what you need. Okay, I add your cleansers, I add your toners, those that you can use to take off, so you can maintain your skin by the time you come back.
Okay.
So it makes it easier for people to pick one set which carries everything.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you. As we're talking about the fact that right now it is a tougher economy than we've had the last, but actually every year seems to get tougher. Withstanding that, again, with companies, how can they, if they themselves are maybe struggling under the economic, situation at the moment, how can they still be able to, maximize and maintain without, sinking in this season? What would you recommend?
Companies will have to more or less strengthen their distribution network, because you realize that during Christmas, that is when people migrate a lot. People migrate during Christmas very well, go to the villages, visit friends, travel here and there. So in order also to maximize purchases of your product, you have to strengthen your distribution capacity. You realize no matter how much you advertise or you promote your brand or your product, if it is not there, if it's not accessible, you're wasting money. So most of the time it's advisable to get your product where it has to be. So if you are only in Accra during Christmas, it is for sure that some people who want your product may travel from Accra to somewhere like Savlugu, you understand? And if he's there and he doesn't find it, you're going for something else. So you should be able to work these dynamics out in such a way that you try as much as possible to get your product where they have to be, so that if you have few people buying your product at various places, you end up selling a lot.
Okay, we're almost out of time on this, but I'm going to ask you, Mabel. Christmas season is going to be great, especially for a lot of businesses. However, in the new year, of course, expenditure generally tends to go down in the first couple of days, first few weeks. How, as a company, are you hoping to avoid that? Do you have any plans in place so that you're able to, as while the expenditure will be going down, how are you going to be able to stay afloat and still be making?
That's the time that parents will be paying fees as well.
Yes, school fees, you mentioned it.
So exactly, they are not going to. But you are referring to my company. Mm-hmm. Okay, for my company, if your cleanser is finished, it's finished. So there's nothing you're going to do about it. You need to get your cleanser, and you need to clean your face, and you need to go to work because you've resumed work, and you need to do the things that you need to do. So yes, it's a downtime, but they would be coming. So that's the time that we also give them a little bit of comfort by discounting some of the things for them, and then give those loyal customers some brief.
Uh-huh. So just probably in line with what you said, like reducing in the new year. Your prices. Perfect. Okay, we're out of time on this, but I want to say a big thank you. Thank you very much.